the ball defenders.
They are
long arms.
Hawks out there.
Yep.
VanVleet got a screen. Finally knocks one down.
You saw Green try to get it into Paolo, being guarded by Fred VanVleet.
Long three. VanVleet buries it. Şengün. VanVleet. He's got an open three. Twists another one in there.
In that spot right now. Works Jeff Green and playing the 5 for Houston right now.
VanVleet. Difficult finish.
Spurs 31% from deep, 11 of 36. And one for the Rockets.
Yeah, when he does so well.
Every time. He runs the floor. That's his objective.
Oh, he just missed that one.
Overtime, 1:40 to go. VanVleet. Wow. Hits the three.
Felt like in a blink of an eye. This is well good. There goes Şengün.
The shots he's taken.
He's been very good at both ends of the floor. But yes, his offense has been on point. VanVleet from way outside.
Some film tomorrow.
Jock's got to be careful. He does have a history with concussions. And my goodness, Fred VanVleet brought down to 5. VanVleet from 20. Good.
He's hot. Good patience there from Lamb.
2 on VanVleet to Green. High release. Nothing but net.
Sabonis since traded here to the Kings, man, he has really been a mainstay, and he's a unique big. He's really a forward playing that center spot, but you see his skill set.
Another one, this time from the court. VanVleet got fouled. That will count. They've been impressed with the way he's played with them so far. VanVleet, again, his first
second unit of the Kings really coming and playing with energy. I can imagine Mike Brown during that timeout.
22 bench points for them, as that's a nifty finish by VanVleet. Pretty good take there by Davion Mitchell. Here's VanVleet. Back to Smith, who punches it down.
You just love that from Jabari Smith Jr. playing.
VanVleet drives high off the glass, got it to go, and it took the Rockets more than 7 minutes. Was there in the matchup with the Lakers, and then the back-to-back in San Francisco against the Warriors. With ball movement, open look, as a result, another make. And that time the Rockets have done a much better job boxing out. Didn't box out Jones, but luckily he was unable to put it through. Here's VanVleet, got it off in time.
Saw that going in. Look at this here for a moonball shot, man, and eyed it down, and you see the catch just to throw up, and I mean everything rolling here in the first half for the Rockets.
Is it ever a 25-point halftime? He comes in. It was a plus 19 in the first half.
And I'll tell you one thing, the Kings weren't believers of the Rockets. Hopefully the rest of the league can wake up.
I like that stuff. Bounce pass, another slam for Şengün, who's carrying.
Hey, give the Rockets some credit here.
Kings only shooting 36%. VanVleet, good. That's his third. Timeout. Meanwhile, the Rockets have really done a nice job pushing tempo and scoring in transition. What a move by VanVleet.
And that's pretty. Fred was.
Will Hezzy into Green. What a pass. What a pass. Another assist. VanVleet comes off the pick. Back into Green. Another score.
That's pretty there. I mean.
VanVleet pulls up, fires, got it.
That's tough.
His first three.
I think Coach Udoka and staff really have worked on, and Coach Thiago Splitter taking against Şengün one-on-one.
VanVleet up top, and he knocks it down a foot or two beyond the three-point line. The Rockets want an offensive foul on him for kicking out on Tari Eason. Here's VanVleet, his pull-up, and it is good, the fifth three. And then ultimately, one more for the teams that advance, and then if you make it all the way to the finals, then there won't be any additional games added to your regular season. VanVleet gets his own miss, comes back out to Brooks. Back to VanVleet, this time from the corner.
Huge play there from VanVleet. That's what you want your leader to do.
Rockets down by 2. VanVleet for 3. Oh! How about that?
There was no hesitation in the building. Fred VanVleet knew he was taking that shot.
VanVleet splits a double team, comes through the lane to kick out to Brooks. Best three-point shooter in the NBA, knocks it down.
I mean, he is who he is.
Denver continuing to keep the Rockets at arm's length. VanVleet, the little show and go, the drive, the bucket, and the foul. VanVleet on MPJ. Ice swing here near side. Works baseline, got rocked by him and hit the layup.
I mean, he's been going around.
18-8 now. VanVleet, who was terrific in the fourth quarter. He'll pull up, he'll fire. Oh, look at that again from VanVleet.
Clippers will have the ball to start the second and third quarter. Clippers trying to snap a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap a 6-game winning streak that the Rockets come in here with, and they get off to a great start. His newly acquired Fred VanVleet knocks down the Russ had been struggling in his last 5 ball games from above the arc, just 3 for 14. VanVleet for 3. Dirling banjos, he knocks it down. 6 hesitation for a moment by Westbrook. It's the best defender in the NBA, and he misses on the 3, and the Clippers are down 85-82. VanVleet for the tray. It's good. Wow, 88-82. Houston out in front.
Jock with the St. Mary's. VanVleet. When you're working against a 5-second clock, you're rushed. Sengun the pick. VanVleet the shot. We are tied at 90.
He's going under, screen, rescreen, mid-range jumper. VanVleet, big free agent signing, flipping it up and in with the left hand at the second chance point.
So Looney, the first second chance bucket for the Dubs, and Sengun, very skilled. We said he came in with 4 straight 20-point games. Wiggins 31 on Saturday, Clay with 20 tonight. And then VanVleet, who had 1 made field goal, flips it in and draws the foul. They want Sengun again. VanVleet bottoms a 3.
Holiday's played well here. He's much bigger than his height. So Coach Udoka doesn't mind playing him with Fred at the same time.
VanVleet with the crossover. Big shot. How about that play by Fred VanVleet?
Talk about Dillon's foul trouble. Dillon went to the bench early, and Coach Udoka probably trying to save him from getting in foul trouble. But when you have Tari Eason, you can do that.
Step through for VanVleet. He's got 9. Jackson keeps it alive, and they try to throw it off to Smith, but a ricochet to VanVleet. And he'll throw the lob to Green. Elevating and dunking Jalen Green rose above Holiday.
Gotta get it.
Now Holmes in the middle of the floor, knocked away from behind.
Smart play then.
Oh, don't bring it down.
Oh, wow.
Freddie VanVleet. There's the Jeff Green pick. Green is rolling. VanVleet. The floater's perfect.
And that's one of the reasons why they've cut down on their turnovers, because down situation. Austin, I don't think never saw him.
VanVleet got it. Swishes it through from 3.
I might put up there, and I wanted you to jump up and get it.
Yeah,
you were asking for the ladder, remember?
I tried. VanVleet. Got 10 points and 7 boards. VanVleet, boy, just leans into that 3. Freddie VanVleet. Slow coming back. In fact, it's a 5-on-2 with LeBron and Davis trailing. And the 3's hit by VanVleet.
Kept alive, though. Dort rumbling into the paint.
Great job again from Alfred.
Here's the lob. Oh, my goodness. VanVleet saw that one coming from a mile away as Jalen Green led him down the floor. Got deflected. Rockets still have it, though. Their biggest lead's been 12. VanVleet for 3, knocks it down. That's his 50th made 3. The best three-point shooting team in the league in Oklahoma City will find their way to make more 3s in this second half, which means the Rockets are going to have to continue to make 3s as Fred VanVleet did right there.
Use that height.
Long range VanVleet.
I think you played it the right way. It didn't matter, but this guy.
Another miss. And there's Smith for the rebound to VanVleet. His 3, good. And the Rockets finally get one to go down. Driving kick, Johnson from the slot. His 3 around and out.
And Alpe's not going to chase Sohan around the perimeter.
Look at VanVleet, coast to coast, back to back for him, and just like that, the Sengun spun into the double, and then dropped it to VanVleet, back to him, razzle-dazzle for two.
Talk about team.
Green off a double screen. VanVleet, the jab step, the three, the move ball, and the make his second make from down.
Take note, though, Jaren Jackson Jr. saw Jeff Green, and he's the only guy he hesitated on.
Contact, VanVleet, and it will go his first.
He's staying out of foul trouble. He, in moments, has gotten into a lot of foul trouble.
In his career, he has been a guy who has gotten into a lot of foul trouble, and all of a sudden, VanVleet is coming alive.
Ended up in a miss by the Grizzlies. Brooks misses a three. Jalen Green, offensive rebound. VanVleet for three, it's through. Fred VanVleet, 37% from beyond the arc. VanVleet got to the cup. 14 for VanVleet.
Jeff Green, but Dame has been in a really good lead. So last night it kind of started a pull-up rhythm that I haven't seen on this level so far this season. VanVleet.
Coming out of this timeout, they go VanVleet's way, who sails it right over Brook Lopez's outstretched arm. 9 30-point games he has here in the season. And the lead is 14. Largest lead here of the game until there. VanVleet cuts into it.
Okoro and Dean Wade do that on a more consistent basis as VanVleet, with the shot clock winding down, connects on a mid-range jumper.
Yeah, you know when they brought...
Now it's Dean Wade. VanVleet shuffles to the paint, off 1 foot. Tough shot.
6 inches tall. He's guarding a guy at 6'3", and he's just sticking with it.
VanVleet.
Man, what a tough shot. Bragging on Isaac's defense. That's another.
It's
your man.
Sengun has 4 seconds with which to work. VanVleet.
Oh, it's a big shot by VanVleet. This is a game. I told you at the beginning of the game.
Bogdanovich coming off of ankle injuries, missed the last couple of games, and a nice little flip and rebound cleared by Smith. The lob to Green, high in the air, down. He comes with it.
Shooting routine prior to the game, it is impressive. He's right up there with Curry and Durant.
How about Fred VanVleet? Drew in the center. VanVleet to Brooks, corner three, good.
There you go, Rockets needed.
And now the shot clock is off, and the Hawks, and they could have played for a final possession. Instead, Young threw it right to Brooks, to VanVleet, trailing, shooting, making!
Rockets.
VanVleet to the line, to the lane, the foul, the shot, the make! The tie ball game with the free throw to come! Gone to the bench, Curry from the elbow, halfway down, came out, maybe even more so than that. Man, Dallas really struggling from the floor. VanVleet coast to coast. Oh, how about that over the shoulder bank shot, good.
What Rashawn Holmes does, he works the rim, finishes, and works the glass.
VanVleet 1 on 4 and 1.
Again, that
24-point Rockets lead. They play again tomorrow night. VanVleet for 3. And Dallas will call a timeout in the preseason, and then Smith off balance, stumbles and misses. Rockets have numbers. Here's VanVleet, blows by Halliburton, gets to the rim and scores.
Rockets scrambling, man, all over the place. Fortunate to get a stop there.
And VanVleet got fouled, get in there. They needed it.
Got shooters.
Toppin throws it away. Rockets have numbers. VanVleet right at the back of Nembhard.
Little bully ball didn't hurt anybody. Take your time. Get a good look here.
Well, VanVleet not taking his time. And he gets the lead back for Houston. The leaner, VanVleet, and it goes down.
All right, Rockets desperately needed that bucket. Good job getting us.
Rockets, again, have lost 3 of their last 4 here at Toyota Center after the 11-game winning streak. First shot of the game, a moonball 3 by VanVleet, and it goes.
Defense is going to be there, and his playmaking for his teammates.
Sengun falls down. Right place, right time. Back to Fred, even deeper. Again!
That's a great sign, Craig, as noted, but...
Rebound Tate. Now to VanVleet. The Sixers will give up points in transition as they do there.
There you go. Love that from Fred VanVleet.
Fred knows Nick Nurse quite well, as does the opposite, as they were player coach in Toronto. Rockets' biggest lead has been 9. They're up 7. 12-4 run. Tate to VanVleet. 4-3. Rockets up 10. Lost Oubre, and then buried it.
Second
Here recently, as teams are making a lot of threes against them. VanVleet from the corner, 7 of them now. Şengün. A lot of standing around here. Şengün to VanVleet, leans in, got it off. Oh, he hit it! It's a 2, but he made it!
Talk about needing a big shot from
last year with the Pistons of his career at almost 22 a game, trying to just kind of get back to the flow. Here's VanVleet up top, and VanVleet, who had been struggling going into that last game.
But I mean, he almost just really surprised Burke because he sprinted. There was no hesitation. Burke probably thought he had a dunk.
Leaning 3, good. VanVleet, his second. He's the second Rocket now in double figures.
Well, Tari Eason doing a great job on Cunningham, contesting his layups late. This thing about Tari, he can get beat and still hang in plays.
And goes down, sweeping to the lane there for Van.
Saw how Pete didn't have it going on the block versus Duran, and Fred said, don't worry, we'll make him have to move his feet. And then he had the quick foul trouble.
VanVleet, 4-3.
That is just beautiful basketball. All you're hearing about, and I spoke with Jacques Vaughn before the game, and he was raving about Şengün.
Way out there for VanVleet. His perfect shooting first half continues. Fort made 3, 5 of 5 overall. He's got 14. Behind the back. Oh, he had Smith in front of him. Instead goes out to VanVleet, who rims in the triple. And just like that, has some friends, finds one of them. VanVleet resets and knocks it down. Man, has he been shooting it lights out from 3. Off the pick, VanVleet finds Holiday, catch and release corner 3.
Boy, the Rockets need that shot there. Offense had been struggling.
Block shots, and he'll shatter and own every record in Bucks franchise history when it's all said and done. Good move by VanVleet, and then knocks down the looping triple.
Brooklyn, when he played there, so you got to put a lot of respect on his name.
Guy who the Rockets showed a lot of interest in this past offseason. VanVleet pure, but misses the 3. Caught that low ball, got it up, but missed it. The lob, VanVleet! Oh, and the punch for the dumpster knot!
Jalen Green getting it done on both ends.
Turnover number 5.
There's turnovers for Fred. Yeah, Fred got too casual.
And then VanVleet takes it right back from Beasley. Has Thompson with him.
More and more aggressive.
VanVleet off the Tate pick. Oh, knocked it down! Another big-time shot from 3.
Showing some speed and finesse in transition.
John Hawkes looked very comfortable leading that break as VanVleet fires and fills it.
And screen on the handoff to get Duncan that look in transition.
Miami up by 8, their biggest lead so far. VanVleet from the logo. Yikes. Fred VanVleet. And the rebound comes down. The Rockets, it was Holiday that got it. Here's VanVleet, and he scores.
Further away allows him to get to that high percentage shot.
Love and Bam both playing well. The lob and the slam by Whitmore. Boy, Van, just under 8 minutes to play. VanVleet for a 3 straight away. Yes. The dangerous Fred VanVleet. Touch back to him. VanVleet down the lane and scores. Boy, that ball took forever to land.
Zach looks, at the very least, engaged defensively. White tips that ball. VanVleet drives it. Pulls up for the shot and hits Fred VanVleet. Never any panic. It's Levine on VanVleet. Şengün with the screen. Levine trying to recover. And VanVleet does not need a lot of space.
Well, VanVleet does such a good job of using it.
Here comes VanVleet to forecourt. Green from the Elder Green. VanVleet with a rainbow 3, and it's through. 13 and 17 minutes. Welcome back, B-Stoops. Yes, sir. Fred VanVleet with a shot. Rattles it in. Now Isaiah Livers has VanVleet. Now Killian moves back to him. VanVleet drives, turns in the lane. Straight on, gun goes. Reggie Bullock boards it. VanVleet to forecourt. VanVleet chased out of the lane by Livers. He'll come right back at him and dish it to Smith Jr. for a jam. Crosses over twice. Runs it up to the baseline. Hook on the run. No. Şengün with a rebound to VanVleet. VanVleet stop and go on Kevin Knox. Kissed the high glass and hit it and drew a foul.
Yep. Good way to put it. Nice shot.
Been a silent night tonight for him.
Here's VanVleet from three after hitting the free throw. Tonight the Knicks hit the midway point. Brunson short.
I can't believe it, Kenny, already.
Here's VanVleet. Brunson looked to draw the charge.
The efficiency that the Knicks come out with that time.
And now VanVleet with a three at the other end. Our MSG Player Spotlight with Dante, presented by Chase Freedom.
There he is with an easy shot there. Passed it up. Not this one, though. He's taking that one.
VanVleet knocks it down.
Poor D by Deuce going for the ball fake. They were all timely hoops like this one almost.
VanVleet knocks down a three. VanVleet off the Landale screen.
It's a play there from Jack Landry.
Back tap by Landale. Back to VanVleet. Fakes that triple. Slithers through the paint. Gets to the cup and he scores.
VanVleet trying to cross over Nick Smith Jr. Holiday left alone. He's been having a good year. Shoots 40% from behind the arc.
Get loose, get back in this game here early in the third.
That's cool numbers right there. Jalen Green has taken 6 shots from every spot on the floor, basically. Doesn't shoot well. VanVleet. That's a nice bit of teamwork there. VanVleet and Green together. That ball was deflected. VanVleet goes into the backcourt. Turning on the burners. A wild twisting shot is good for Fred VanVleet.
And you mentioned Fred VanVleet.
Nearly another steal. VanVleet, the three. It's good. Dinwiddie exasperated. He went for the steal. Yeah. Underway in the third quarter. Nets led by as much as 28. Şengün gets things started as the Rockets have trimmed that 28-point lead down to 8.
Field to find him back on the trail.
VanVleet able to score inside. Fred VanVleet.
6-minute scoring drought. Until now. First points of the fourth, first make of the fourth. Valanciunas tight with former Rocket. Now all of a sudden is Donatas.
He's the best dressed guy, most underratedly dressed man in the association as Fred hits a shot.
To a solid pro as Dennis Schroeder. And again, his brief time here, he was good. 2 for 1, 3, good for VanVleet. Good to see him make one there after his shooting slump.
Right up on the line. Don't go over, but get right up to it.
And this coaching staff allows him to be himself. VanVleet from 3.
Towns left the shot short. Jalen Green the rebound ahead to Fred VanVleet, pulling the trigger and hitting again.
Where it's come from.
Green, the kick out. VanVleet, dangerous. Wolves in the midst of a 16-2 run. VanVleet.
And VanVleet thought he should have gotten an and one, but hit the shot there. Nor Booker are shooting it well. They're combined 9 of 27 in this game so far. 1 of 7 3. All alone, a men top. Durant's averaging almost 6 assists per game this year. Wide open, Smith from the corner. Short. And picks up his own miss to VanVleet for 3. Got it. Fred is on fire. Holmgren had it poked away by Şengün. Rockets will push. Fred will shoot. Fred will score on his 30th birthday. That's his second 3. And you need spacing against the Thunder. As Holmgren drives, Banks misses. The rebound to Şengün because they play the passing lane so well. Fred VanVleet with a pretty move and a pretty finish. Rockets down 14, a 30-point turnaround in this game as the Rockets at one point were up 16. VanVleet, good, got it just as the horn expired there on the possession.
Fred VanVleet in year number 8 in the NBA, putting up outstanding numbers, and he just put up a silky smooth jumper.
What it is he could be talking to them about as VanVleet fires off the 3, his first made 3 of the night.
Into needs to just bring that ball close to his body. It would never happen.
VanVleet somehow got the shot up and in.
That's a tough shot.
Lots of points on the floor here tonight. Leading by a dozen. VanVleet connects on a triple. Let's whip this 112th consecutive sellout crowd into a frenzy here. VanVleet, though, fights with another three-point knock.
He's won back-to-back Rookie of the Month awards. He's just been absolutely tearing it up since the first of the year, and the Rockets are on the board as Fred VanVleet knocks down the triple. Long cross-court pass to VanVleet, doesn't take the three. Now he will, and buries his third. And that barely hit the rim. Good closeout by Brooks. Had to get a lot of arc on that, and Fred VanVleet did.
Plumlee on Sengun in a crowd out to VanVleet from deep. Got it.
But again, you want him in pick and roll because he's...
Of Jabari Smith. On to VanVleet in transition, gets an early look, and it's 6-0 Houston.
Man. There goes Chris again, playing out of the middle. Not all assist to turnover ratios created equally. The assist to turnover ratio for Chris.
Sengun one-on-one against Sabonis, sprays it out. 4 on the clock for VanVleet. You don't want to foul. Murray got a hand up. Wow, and that's why he has an NBA championship ring. VanVleet, a logo three.
And that should be a moving screen. That's terrible when you go into your roll right into the defense.
Landale with the catch. Shot clock at 5 for VanVleet. Herder up on him. Oh my goodness, what a shot. 6 to shoot for VanVleet. 2-1, VanVleet puts it up, puts it in.
That was world class.
Rockets seesaw back ahead by 1. 4 minutes gone here in the fourth. Down to the hands of Champagnie. VanVleet. Dylan Brooks. Clean look at the threes.
They have to erase those mindless turnovers. You got to play much cleaner basketball.
That'll count, and he got fouled. 1 free throw on the way for number 5. Fire is on the 3. And Fred makes that the second. He's got 14 now.
Want the ball, put the highlighter shoes on. They can't miss you, man.
VanVleet with 8 assists and hits that tough shot, his first points of the game.
He actually said he's been watching his twin brother Asar because that's how they've been kind of using Asar in Detroit as well, guys.
And he's enjoying those set screens as VanVleet makes his first 3 of the game.
Injury is such a big part of Cleveland's offense, finishing inside, getting rebounds, but...
And they anchor that incredible defense in the Cavs play as VanVleet now respond when they have a little brouhaha. They've done it all season long. Aaron Holiday from the corner.
But that's a shot we see Sengun hit. That little push shot looks like Landale's adopted, just catching and just throwing it to the rim.
Threaded the needle, little wraparound pass. VanVleet in the corner to Bullock Jr. Here comes Amen Thompson in on Collins. Turned back, jumps it off to VanVleet from the wing. His 3 is in the air, and it is down the hatch. Leaning 3, good. His second. Skip pass all the way from one side of the floor to the other. The ball fake, now the open look. 3 threes for Fred VanVleet. One of the best shot blockers in the league. Turning the corner as Brooks attacks the basket, kicks it to Green, the swing to Green. Opposite side to VanVleet, deep 3. Oh my goodness. The Rockets are pouring it on. Kessler able to keep that alive. Poked away, stolen by VanVleet. Has a couple of guys behind him, finds one of them.
It's too easy. It's too easy. This is fun. After the steal, he knew Jalen was coming the whole time, and he throws it up. And Jalen Green, watch Greg, he's skywalking. He's skywalking.
This is something that you saw with Ime in Boston. It took a while to kind of catch on to what he wanted to do.
Oh, no. Oh, stunned on him, Fred VanVleet. It's nice and soft and cuddly as Clutch the Bear. So
Clutch appreciates that, you know.
Quickly, off the inbounds, 3-ball number 6. got 7 points. We'll step through, and hey, guess what? That's the first made 2 of the game for Fred VanVleet.
What I'm seeing right here.
Moonball! 24-3.
It's a part of it. Almost looks like they're boxes and elbows. They're tough. They're fighting, competing.
There you go. First 2 of the game. VanVleet and 1. First free throw. They've scored the last 6. VanVleet got it. 4-3. His first of the night.
There you go. Keep shooting.
There you go.
Yes.
Thunder with a heavy schedule the remaining part of the season. This one of 3 remaining back-to-backs. There is VanVleet off the screen, and he fires and hits the 3. They're going small with Kenrich playing the 5. Giddy also in the post. VanVleet foot on the tape, and he just got it off in time. It should be a deep 2.
Oklahoma City in that overtime win Wednesday night. He went 1 of 7 for 3. He's got the steal. He's got a quick run to the rack, and he went from his right to his left hand and drops it up and in.
But that still didn't help.
And see that bucket by Sexton gives him 20. His 10th consecutive 20-point game. Hard to play defense in this league. 2-ball. VanVleet. He hits double digits here. Now drives baseline against VanVleet. Stolen.
VanVleet is good at that.
How about that shot? He looked off
to mix it up, make the Rockets play east to west.
Bryce Sensabaugh is checked in. George goes out. VanVleet drives, stops.
You got to hit it.
They double him. Green. He does pass it out to VanVleet. Wanted to shoot. Banked it. Banked it.
More points in the quarter for Luka, 47 in all. Has 11 rebounds too, 5 assists, and Fred VanVleet has found his shooting stroke in the
6-5 Houston. VanVleet, swish. Naz Reid stripped and lost the rock. Got to get back. VanVleet. Bucket and the foul. So what's making this time of year fun? Wolves want that #1 seed in the West. Here's VanVleet scoring. Rockets in desperation mode. Missed 20 3-pointers in a row. VanVleet had missed 7 in a row. Down by 7. They've trailed by as many as 15. VanVleet wants 3 more. Got it. You can tell it was short on the release. We have 2 minutes to go. And this is a rally we're seeing here by the Rockets. VanVleet, 3 more. It's a 1-point game. We got a shot chart for Anthony Edwards. All of his field goals have come in the paint. VanVleet left open and hits another 3-ball. Unreal.
That's 4 turnovers by the Warriors. Rockets only have 2 points off the first 3. Now make it 2 more with that little nifty drive and score. But he's now 5 of 9 from 3 in his career against Houston, now in his 8th appearance against the Rockets. VanVleet off balance, scores.
And that's what you have to do. They're trapping off of Jalen Green.
3 sure would be nice here.
You read my mind.
How about a leaning 2? There you go, off the glass, that'll count. Just in time, Fred VanVleet. Bank is open. VanVleet's open, wing 3. Got it. That's his first triple. Oh, we can get you out of there.
Yeah.
So
we can bring you in remote. No problem.
I'll tap in from my phone.
VanVleet for 3.
Incredible.
Tied at 96. Pull up, VanVleet.
Tough.
That dude. An incident involving Maxi Kleber and a forearm and elbow up into the throats. VanVleet way off balance. He does it again.
He is tough basket.
Yeah.
They sent a couple of bodies on him again. VanVleet. Looked like he got hit on the arm. Either that or he just lost it.
He evolves into what we believe he's going to be. He's going to have to be in those triple doubles numbers every night.
Gotta take this in a hurry. VanVleet does. Oh, he made it. He's basically made everything tonight. VanVleet ice swing on Banchero. Beats him off the dribble, leans in, gets the whistle, hits the shot. He'll toe the line for one.
The last 4 games, the Jazz had trailed after the first quarter by 15, by 25, 13, and 17. And for the moment, well, up by 2, now tied at 11.
Shaman is trying to stick in this league and trying to be a part of this rebuild here.
VanVleet, second triple.
He needs to tighten up. Without Shamanich and Yurtseven on the court now, they've got to do it by committee in that paint.
VanVleet, deep. Oh, my.
How do you defend that?
17. VanVleet again, same spot. Come on.
Come on.
That is phenomenal. Looked like he was held up, in fact, by Thompson. He's got the ball now, drives inside out. VanVleet, catch and shoot. That net did not move. And the threes keep dropping for VanVleet. Works on that double team, splits it inside and one. VanVleet going coast to coast. VanVleet drives on Lofton. Count that bucket.